Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Sunday, May 16th, around 10:30 p.m. Mountain Time 2021. The models are in, and they're showing heavy snow through the end of May. Hey. But the big story, yes, the guy at the desk, large hail, gusty winds rolling through St. Louis area this evening. Can you believe it? Keep calm. It's boom time. Let's take a look at what he has to say. Shall we?
Build across parts of central and eastern Missouri and southern Illinois. We had a warning a couple of minutes ago for Montgomery and Gasconade County to our west. That warning has now been dropped, but you can see our western counties, quite strong thunderstorms with lightning, the potential for some gusts of wind and even some large hail now moving into Montgomery City and into the Herman area, and will continue to push to the east toward Warrenton and maybe Washington and Troy as well. So those are big storms. Nothing severe at the moment. Now, there's a thunderstorm that's been rolling through Metro St. Louis, and that thunderstorm has brought about a little bit of hail. Just got a report a couple of minutes ago in the Baldwin area of half-inch hail there. That was about 7:05. So let's watch that storm as it's now cruising north and east. Should be into kind of rolling into the Creve Coeur area, in through past Baldwin, but eventually U City and Maryland Heights. Does look like it's losing a little bit of strength at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that. And as I zoom out here manually, you can also see.
So you can see multiple events of hail. Keep calm. It's boom time. Hail time. Hail, high winds possible, and Sunday storms expected across southeast Texas, the nexus of the schmaxus. And that's not St. Louis, and that's quite a bit far south. A strong thunderstorm could bring hail winds and small hail to parts of Texas, Houston, Bush Airport, and other things. I don't even know where that is. Severe weather timeline threat for 70-mile-per-hour winds. Golf ball size hail in Oklahoma. Yes, say it ain't so me. But it's true. Who knew? And that's all we have there unless we watch the video, which probably isn't parsed up, and we won't get anything out of it anyway. But it's coming to Oklahoma. Water crisis couldn't be worse on the Oregon-California border. Oregon's Klamath County is experiencing its driest year in, 127 years of them. The water crisis along the California-Oregon border went from dire to catastrophic this week as federal regulators shut off irrigation water to farmers from critical reservoirs and said they would not send extra water to the drying salmon downstream. The dying salmon, for goodness sakes, or half a dozen wildlife refuges that harbor millions of migrating birds. So that's what's happening in California. The green movement is killing birds and shutting off the water to salmon. That's amazing. They're doing a great job out there. Wildfire near Los Angeles grows to 1,325 acres. Last night it was at 750, doubled today. Cause of blaze deemed suspicious, authorities said. This is arson, and we're going to be seeing more of this in California as the government has created an entire population of maniacs in that state. A bushfire in an exclusive Southern California community gained strength Sunday, burning million-dollar homes and sending thousands of residents under mandatory evacuation. I wonder why they lit that fire. Get out of town. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rain for the south-central U.S. It's true, severe thunderstorms capable of very large hail, damaging winds, and a couple of tornadoes will be possible Monday afternoon into the night from portions of the central and southern high plains into the southwest of Texas, the nexus of the schmaxus. A heavy rain event with flooding is expected in the southern plains into western Arkansas through the end of the week. What a tweak. Are we in here? Yeah, there we are. Looking good. GFS model showing snow, ho, 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 as we enter summer. What a bummer. Here is your Tuesday, which is your lose day in BC and Alberta. Take a look at that, moving in. But it's not till Wednesday and Thursday that the heavy snow moves into Montana and also into the northern Sierras. And take a look. Nevada and Oregon as well, picking up heavy snow in mid-May, end of May. Hey. That snow's going to move east across Canada. Opening some eyelids up in the Ontario region as they get buried in the end of May. Back-to-back tornadoes kill 12 in China. Over 300 are injured. And this is from 24 hours ago before I left for the Riverfest today. We went on an excellent river journey. Back-to-back tornadoes killed 12 people in central and eastern China and left more than 300 others injured, authorities said Saturday. 8 people died in the inland city of Wuhan on Friday, where the Wu flu came from. Can you imagine that? Is it almost like the powers that be in the universe are wreaking havoc on the central of the mayhem? I don't know, but sign of the times. Winter arrives early as temperatures plunge and snow falls on Australia. Heads up, Giles. I'm sure you know already. Parts of Australia are experiencing an early taste of winter this weekend, with temperatures plunging and snow falling in parts of the country. Cold fronts are bringing brisk winds, showers, and small hail and highland snows to Tasmania, southern Australia, Victoria, and the southern New South Wales. So there's that. Buried danger, a slumbering geologic fault beneath us. Well, I hope you know about this. But if you don't, and you're up here in Cascadia, well, you have just more to worry about. And we're talking about the southern Whidbey Island Fault. And there it is in red, like a shed in Schmed. Through Everett, Mill Creek, Linwood, Monroe. You know where that is. You're all fluxed. Read more below. Yeah, there will be links to that, and I just don't want to cover it because it's a new fault in an area that's totally fluxed anyway. We have seismic update. We have some amazing deep tremor just coming off moments ago here, and I can't even click on it. Yes, there we go. How deep is that one? 258 kilometers kicking off in Tonga, and then a sequence of quakes over here in Iran. Who even knows what that's all about? But there's what's going on there. Earth's stratosphere has been shrinking for 40 years. Now, we've warned about the magnetosphere weakening and space getting closer, but now the mainstream is trying to debunk that, which is the fact. They're now debunking the fact by saying that in their model, if we just only include global warming gases, then they're responsible for the shrinking stratosphere. It's almost like nonsense. This is how you say non-science. Nonsense. It's nonsense. Stratospheric contraction caused by increased greenhouse gases is due to a fact that the model only included greenhouse gases. It didn't include the 99 other percent of other climatic forces. Like water vapor. Hello? How about the sun? What a bum. Now, if the greenhouse gases have been shrinking the magnetosphere, then simply back here in the Jurassic, space would have been on the surface of the Earth. Now, can you imagine back here during the Cambrian when we were 700 times more global greenhouse gases? Yeah. Where would space be? At the core of the Earth? This is the dumbest idea, the dumbest science funded by your taxpayer dollars through the National Science Foundation. Dumbest shit coming out ever. Sharticles. Nothing more. NASA's Perseverance rover on Mars has found some mysterious rocks. We didn't even know. We found volcanoes. We found ice. Oh my God, it's so mysterious. These rocks are lava. It's basalt. I'm looking at it. I don't even need to do a test. I guarantee I'm right. Town of Pagosa Springs, where I live, is going to have 4th of July. No masks, no bullshit. Where do you live? Scientists have figured out what triggers large-scale volcanic eruptions. And, in fact, they haven't. This is the most embarrassing title from this is not a journalist. This is an idiot that's making shit up in a title to report on barely anything that has anything to do with science. So calderas collapse and then there's more larger eruptions. Well, that's like retard science. So if I collapse my volcano and cover it up, the next boom will be bigger. Wow. Wow. How long did it take you to figure that out? But that's not why large eruptions occur. It's how they can occur during an eruption. Larger eruptions can occur during an eruption if the caldera collapses. That's not why the eruption occurs. This is complete sharticle, complete nonsense, and there is no science going on here. I can't even believe people get degrees and paper behind their names to print this garbage. Period. It's just garbage. COVID-19 and iron, not so much garbage. A lot of people have been sticking magnets to that insight for the Wu flu from the China virus. And guess what? There's a good explanation. The mRNA vaccine uses a type of iron replicase that uses massive amounts of iron. So when they shoot that into your arm, if you have the mRNA vaccine, which is not a vaccine, but they called it that, it's simply gene therapy, which doesn't protect from the virus or protect you from spreading it or doesn't protect you from anything. It doesn't even protect you from the experiment that you're part of, but it has shit tons of iron in it, and they never told anybody. So probably not nanobots or tracking devices, by the way. Hope you got something out of the video. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. When you're all conspiracy theorists because you're researching the facts. Thanks to our one-time donors, our Patreons, the heroes that share this video. You are a hero, and you know it. Don't blow it. We love each and every one of you. Be safe. That's a boom to knowledge. Click on one of the other boxes to gain more of it, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Excellent video on the river. Dead Llama Falls, coming in the morning. Check it out. HappyBirdseed.com.